Afternoon. Welcome to this edition of the 411 Talk Zone Radio Show. My name is Leon Jones. Today I'm going to continue with my Black History series, but I'm going to call this video Brothers Have to Collaborate. In watching a few videos over the last few weeks, and what takes place every day on YouTube, although my channel is a very small channel, I put out content as well. And I have to look at it. No matter how you slice it, I am a member of the black sector of YouTube. And I was happy to see that Brother Obsidian, he wouldn't apologize to Angry Man, he wouldn't apologize to Brother O'Shea Jackson. Now myself, I had some spats, but I wasn't the one that was arguing. I didn't know anything about YouTube way back in September. Of course, I had some information go out about me. Of course, my name wasn't mentioned. But when I didn't know the blueprint, I piggybacked off of Brother Angry Man and Brother Chris Smith. Very knowledgeable brothers, and I respect them, and I will always respect them. And what I'm going to do, I'm putting my video out, say, hey, I apologize to both of you guys. You guys are doing good work. And when you take your place in line, you always want to follow individuals who set the example. And you guys are setting the example. I know it hurt me when you all made some accusations about me on Blog Talk Radio. But that's a bygone. It's a learning experience. But one thing that I will never do with anybody on YouTube, even if you disagree with my point of view, I will never put a response video up against you all. The more I step out here in the real world and the older I get, it's tough being a black man. We are a target. And I remember a YouTuber by the name of the Mad Voodoo Man. He goes by the name of the Iceman. He had made a few videos back on Gen X. That's where Sergeant Willie Peak was, called Black Men We're All We Have. And when I look at the demographic, no matter if you're street, you're college educated, you're in the military, we're all black men. We all are suffering the same way. And I just believe that we go after each other too much. Is it that we're angry? Certainly we're angry. We do hard work out here. We don't get recognized for it. And this is why I do videos, particularly in Black History Month, talking about black men and some black women who have actually made this economy better with their inventions. And I look at the commission, look at my circle. Everybody on YouTube in the black sector, particularly the black males, we do content because we want to teach. And everybody has something to offer. Now, are there black males out there who dislike black women? Absolutely. Those are the individuals that you don't want to have any involvement with. Because on my channel, I don't denigrate black women. I love black women. I know Tommy, I've seen black women on his show. Certainly, he said some irreprehensible statements on his channel. But I still believe that he loves the black woman, just like Angry Man and the rest of them. I can tell you this, when it comes to my channel is not filled with hate. And it's not going to be filled with hate. I'm going to keep everything positive like I tell you in my outro. But I do have to send some big shout outs to people like Matt Coley that I've known for a while. Brother Angry Man. And Brother Angry Man, anything I said, if it was behind your back, unfortunately I can't shake your hand, and say it to your face because we're in two different states. But I know I made my mistakes as well. Have nothing against you. Have nothing against Brother Chris Smith. The information that you guys are putting out is phenomenal. Brother Obsidian, I've been on your radio shows as well. You've been phenomenal. And anything that I could do to help support your channels and your donations, you just let me know. I'm not part of the so-called Negrosphere, but I have my fair share of intelligence that I can offer as well. But I just want you all to realize that as a brother, I would like to collaborate and work with you all as well. Because it is true. We are all we got. And it's getting tougher for us. Because every day, I look at some channels out here. I look at the media. It just seems to me that no matter what we do as African American men, we are put in the crossfire. And during Black History Month, what I'm suggesting us do as black men, we're going to not see eye to eye on everything, but we need to learn how to disagree. But we also need to learn how to listen to each other. I know this is probably preaching to the choir, but instead of preaching, we actually have to practice the principles. One of the reasons why I do the videos that I do, and I keep everything positive, because from my sense of purpose, I'm the educator. I provide the knowledge from a teaching standpoint in a different manner, a little more mature about how I provide my content on YouTube. I'm humble. But one lesson that I learned about YouTube and collaborate with everybody is if you have a conflict, you should definitely solve it by phone. Now, there are mistakes that I did. And I apologize, Angry Man, that I didn't come to him when we had the circle of influence. I just believe that we tried to have a group. We didn't have any real organization. And I encourage all the brothers. The way things can get better with us is we got to meet each other in person. And I would like to do that. I believe that YouTube and other social media is virtual. And sometimes the way you appear on camera, you're not going to appear that way in real life. Because I have met friends. It's like a family. I know Matt Coley put out a video not too long ago, what happened to us. We let our personal differences get in our way, and that separated us. But there's one thing I've never done. I've never made response videos about anybody, and I will never do that because that's not how you treat your brother. Now, again, just because somebody looks like me and is male, it's not always my brother. A real brother practices principles, and he's not afraid to say, I'm sorry. Now, I do give a shout out to individuals like Brother Chris Smith and Brother Angry Man because they actually taught me the ropes about YouTube. Certainly there's some things that I did wrong. I'm not perfect. But what I will say to Brother Chris Smith and what I'll say to Brother Angry Man is, hey, I'm sorry I apologize for anything I said wrong about you. Sure, it hurt me when you all went out on Blog Talk Radio back in September because I'm a rookie. I was green at YouTube. Hurt my feelings. But I still knew you all were brothers. And I apologize to you again, Angry Man, when we had the circle of influence and we got on the telephone and I didn't make a right decision and I said some things about you. But I would hope you accept my apology, both of you, you and Chris Smith, and try to salvage our friendships that we had before. Because every day I go out, I see black men trying to harm one another. And when you do that, and I don't care where you're from, the streets, I don't care if you go to college, but you have to remember this. Each and every one of us is a soldier. And every time we lose a soldier, it's very difficult to get another one. So while we're all doing YouTube, and I can tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to set the example myself. I'm an older brother. But age really has nothing to do with it when you're trying to learn. But if you guys need any help from me, any business sense that I can provide, or any business suggestions, hey, you know my email. You can always email me, and I'm there for you. If you need me to write something for you, most of all, it's the collaboration. Because that's what I like to continue with. There are numerous bits of information on YouTube. I'm proud to be part of it. But I do have to give a shout out to the gentleman who got me on YouTube, because I was afraid to get on YouTube. And that's Brother Chris Smith and Brother Angry Man. And like I said, I apologize to both of you that I took information from you. I apologize to Minister Jap that I got on his show and tried to plug in my channel. I don't know the brothers. I know Minister Jap's from Chicago. And that was my mistake. And it's been bothering me, and I wanted to get it out in public so each and every one of you knows that I'm sincere. But at the end of the day, I'm just giving an example that when you make a mistake, you own up to it. And that's what I'm doing. And all the brothers out there, that's what we should do. Because we're going to have disagreements. But we have to learn how to disagree without being disagreeable and overreacting. I mean, getting emotional. That's the problem with a number of us. We have to stop being angry at one another. Because if we're going to be leaders of any type of community, if we're going to fight against the media, we have to get our own house in order. Everybody on YouTube is going to have different content. Everybody is useful. I try to get the more intellectual crowd, but I want to get some individuals from the street because I'm not innocent. I lived on those streets myself, streets of Baltimore. So I know where I come from. I'm not perfect. Again, I made my bad decisions as well. But my channel, I keep everything positive. Now, thank you, Brother Angry Man. Thank you, Brother Chris Smith. And other YouTubers out there that I've seen that I don't know quite as much as I know Angry Man and Brother Chris Smith. And again, Brother Chris Smith, apologize to you on how I handled issues in the past. And Brother Angry Man, again, I apologize to you. You're a good brother. I don't hate you, love you like a brother. Because you are a good brother. Chris Smith, your brother as well. YouTube is a very tough venue. But I just wanted to put myself out publicly to let you know that black men can solve conflict. I just get tired of us being looked at as animals, prima donnas, because we're not. I'm very intelligent, and you have other brothers who are very intelligent as well. We may come at the issues from a different perspective, but in the long run, I'm offering material that the young and old can use as well. Because what we have to do is try to put together an infrastructure to revive, to get our identity back. Now, there are going to be some people that you can't help. The black feminists, you can't help them. The simps, you may be able to help some of them, but a number of them you're not going to be able to help. They're far gone. The old dog, you can't teach new tricks. You got to throw the old dog out. You got to take what you have at the helm, and then you have to continue to nurture that. And if you nurture what you have, and you must be coachable, because if you're not coachable, we're going to throw you out with the old dog. But the importance of coming to YouTube, making some videos, is to help communities who are fractured. And what I do, again, I give you the information that you don't hear in your high schools or colleges. But at the end of the day, when it comes to owning up to what you've done, it takes a real man to do that. And that's what we have to do as men. Again, I don't have anything against anybody. And I enjoyed coming on people like Angry Man shows, Brother Chris Smith's show. I'd like to do that again. But I just wanted to get that off my chest. I did text you, Angry Man. I don't know if you're going to respond back, but I do love you as a brother, and I apologize for going behind your back and not confronting you when we had the discussion way back on November 25th after Thanksgiving. That was wrong of me. But it did hurt me when you and Brother Chris Smith were on Blog Talk Radio as well. That hurt me, and I didn't even know what I did, but I went back and thought, okay, yeah, I did take some of your work and utilize it because I didn't know where to go. I was like a baby trying to crawl before I walked. But at the end, I found myself. But I learned from you all. And in order to be the best, you got to learn from the best. And look at you all as very great YouTubers. I want you all to keep up the good work. You put good information out, news you can use. And at the end of the day, brothers should collaborate. But if we have conflict, we need to learn conflict resolution and negotiation. And we should love each other no matter what. Because just like you said, Brother Angry Man, Brother Voodoo Man, the Ice Man, and I'm going to say it myself, yes, we are all we have. So we black men, we got to get our house in order before we go out and build. And that's my commentary for this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show for this afternoon, Tuesday, February 21st, 2017. You can tune into the 411 Talk Zone radio show every Monday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Blog Talk Radio. Guest calling number is 215-383-5785. And if you like my videos, please share and subscribe to the 411 Talk Zone radio show right here on YouTube so I can continue to give you quality information, educational purposes from a professional, mature perspective. Now on this channel, I don't engage in debates, controversial, social, or even emotional issues, nor do I participate in drama or unnecessary bickering. But if I use a social issue, I'm going to break it down into different examples on how I can educate you, because what I'm trying to do is give you the information on how the real world works, because it's very challenging out here. So I want particularly the younger folks to understand that, hey, some of us older folks are trying to do something. We're not all incompetent, but I know some of the older folks let the younger folks down, and that's our fault. That's the baby boomer generation. That's right, that's the baby boomer generation, and some of us Gen Xers. But what I'm trying to do is continue to give you that education you need again, because I keep everything realistic but positive. And if you have a business or a topic or a new YouTube channel that you would like me to talk about on Blog Talk Radio or YouTube, please email me at lej6521@gmail.com. And if you have a comment Please leave your comment in the comment section under the video. Make sure that your comments are pithy. No bloviating, pettifogging, or filibustering. If you wish to opine. Now, I'm going to do my shout-outs in my Black History video that I'm going to do tonight. I haven't had my Blog Talk Radio on show for some time, but what I'm working on is live streaming it to where you can see my face and I can discuss the issues. And I'm going to also have a chat room where you can put in your feedback. That's coming. I'm waiting on some equipment to come in, and I will start that back up. The calling number is still going to be the same, but I want to do something different because you want to constantly improve if you want to be successful. And that's it for this video. Till next time, my name is Leon Jones. Remember, please be gentle and respectful to each other and have a wonderful and blessed day.